Good morning, computer science students. My name is Bob Williamson. I will be your professor this course for CS501. We are going to go through our website and our portfolio creation and how to turn in assignments with this video. So first, this will be our class website that we'll be using to house all materials. It is a one-way, so you will not be able to turn materials in to this site. That's why we will be showing you how to create a portfolio for you to submit your assignments that way. But let's go through this real quick. CS501 has an overview of the course. We have our weekly breakdown of materials. Right here is a video that you are watching right here, and we'll also have written instructions that I will go over here shortly. So most of the weeks have a breakdown with either PowerPoints or different handouts, and then some video tutorials to support that educational experience. So again, here we have the PowerPoints and handouts, and we have again a couple videos. So this will go through all 7 weeks for the course. It is a 7-week course. So that's the home page, our coding assignments. We're going to find under this tab here, and we do have a Momash, Compass app, PaintPot, build your own application, and then 2 processing projects, Yin Yang Sketch and Rainfall Simulation. You'll be required to read 6 chapters in a book called Blown to Bits. Here is the book, and here are all the reading assignments. Each one of these links should reference the chapter, so you should be able to link over to the chapter. If not, you were provided the book. So like, for instance, here, that chapter is redirected right there, so that is where you would find that one. Or you may find the whole book right there. Let's go into our resources. This is going to be helpful for a variety of things. With our App Inventor, we have database information right here. That will be a requirement for your build your own application. Here are a couple examples of some student submissions for their presentation and their activity or game. When we get into processing, these are some support materials as well as some materials for the final project, your rainfall project. So here are some examples here that will be very handy for you. Your syllabus right here. You have a link to it right there, printable version. This is a syllabus that I use for my high school. So if you're planning on teaching this at a high school level, you can use this syllabus. I would probably kind of tailor it to more of your classroom. But nonetheless, this is an example here of what I would have for my classroom, or my classroom here and my email address for my school district. So this is an example so then you can present to your kids. It's a week-by-week breakdown of the course, so you could use this if you would want. Okay, so that's a quick breakdown of our website here. Now we're going to go over a little bit about the portfolio setup. So right here, if we see on our week 1 materials instructions, this is going to take you to how to set up your portfolio. This is going to be on a Google site, so you will need to have a Gmail address. You can use your BSU Gmail, or you could have one that you've created on your own. It doesn't matter to me. So let's begin creating this website real quick. So what we're going to do here, it says here, step 1, go to sites.google.com. We're going to create a new website, so it's a blank site right here. And you can change up the design a little bit like that. Might just want to put in here a title, CS501 or something like that. The main portion here is that we have these pages that we're able to insert along the top. If you look here, we are supposed to have a navigational bar containing the following categories: homework, project, reflections. So we create a new page for each one of those. So page here, homework. Darn it. Homework. Projects. Reflections. That'll get you started. So when we turn in homework projects, you go into the homework tab and you turn them in here under projects and then reflections. Now I'm going to show you how to turn something in. Because it is a Google site, you will need to house your materials on a Google Drive and then have a link to that on your Google site, which we're creating here. So let's just do an example of a project that we're going to import here, just to give you an example of how to to bring projects in. So right here, if you're doing an App Inventor project, we have a Hello Per one. We're going to go to our projects here, and we're going to export the A file to our computer. That's the file extension App Inventor application. So I collect that, and it's going to go into my downloads, Hello Per right there. You can also reference it probably on your file explorer, and probably you will be able to access it under downloads right there, Hello Per. Okay, so what we're going to do now is you're going to create a link in your Google site that we are right here. So down here, let's go insert a text box. You might want to put in here a link to Hello Per, and then we go boom boom, and now we will load that Hello Per into we would need to import it into our Google Drive. So we'd have to have a drive. So we go into the Google application options drive here. So you're going to have a Google Drive. I would suggest creating a folder to house this in. I think that I have several, but AP Computer Science Principles, and inside here I have CS501 materials. So that would be something, and then housing, and then I created an organizational system here for me to keep those materials. So let's say, for instance, we're going to turn something in. I'm going to go into my App Inventor. I've downloaded this. It is in my downloads now. It's right here in my downloads, Hello Per. So I'm going to bring that over to my Google Drive. You can put it anywhere. I'm just going to move it in somewhere here. It doesn't really matter. Upload to just here, 501 materials. I just need to have access. Okay, there it is. All right, so what we need to do here is this is very, very important here. Very important. On more actions down here, you can see the 3 dots. We're going to go to share. We're going to go to copy link. Now there's one more step, extremely important, right here, manage access. You have to go in here and make this link accessible to anybody that has the link. So instead of saying restricted, you need to move to anyone with the link. It's having a tough time finding it real quick. Okay, unavailable. Let's see one time. Share, copy link, manage access. Right here. Okay, see, it's restricted. We need to change this to anyone with the link. Then we copy that link. Link copied. We go back to our website and we insert that link there. And now I, or anybody who has access to this, will be able to download your project. Make sure you hit the blue publish button in the top right. I'm not making this website, but make sure that you hit the publish button and that you share it with me. So we go to the share here. I want you to share it with bobwilliamson1976@gmail.com. That way that I will have access to your portfolio for you to turn assignments in and for me to download them and to view them. So again, it's pretty important. Kind of run through for the website. Now, under resources, I forgot to mention this. Here's one more feature that you're going to want. So these here, some of these are going to be just Word. So like this might be a Word document. Not too tough to cut and paste into that. However, some of these are going to be like a App Inventor project. So like here's our database intro, DB intro. For this, what we need to do is you need to export it, so download it. It's going to go into your downloads, DB intro, and then you're going to bring it into your App Inventor project. So computer App Inventor. And all we're going to do here is just simply go to projects, import project, choose the file. We're going to go into our downloads. We're going to upload this here. We could rename it if we want to. Take out maybe some of the features that we don't need. And now when we upload this, it's going to say I already have that. Okay. So now then it'll upload, and I have my database program right here with the blocks editor and everything like that. So that's how you can get those projects from the resources to your App Inventor. All right, pretty quick run through. This video will be housed right here as well on our main site, right there in our video, in the written instructions. You've seen that. Hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, my email address is bobwilliamson1976@gmail.com. Feel free to get a hold of me at any time. Thank you, and look forward to this class.